my own friends, Tasha, Angela, and Ghost knew about this plan. For a little pump 2 seconds? I don't think so. Get somebody else to do it. What is up, everyone? Welcome and welcome back to GASLIGHTED Olivia. Hi, kings and queens. Y'all, in this video, I will be doing a story time. I told myself I'm not going to be doing a story time, especially regarding this, but people want to try me like I'm a sampler. So now I'm about to go into some details of what really went down and why I ended two friendships that really was supposed to be my girls, my best friend. And one of them included the fact that I've known them my whole entire life. If y'all really want to know what really went down on why I am not friends with these particular ladies anymore, let's get into this video. Let's start with the fake names because we know we really don't use no real names now, okay? We're going by power names. Ex-best friend number 1, she's gonna be Angela or Angie. Ex-best friend number 2, Tasha or Tosh. Those are the names. Let's hop into the story. I have known Angela my whole entire life, okay? I done grew up with the girl. We went to church together. Both of our fathers were deacons. We both understood what was it like to grow up in a church. I have met Tasha because both of our siblings were earning awards, and at the time they were in high school. So that's how Tasha and I met, because they put us at a table together. Tasha and Angela met through me. I'm the one who introduced those two. They met on a Zoom where I decided once a week I'm going to host a Zoom girl group chat where it was me, Tasha, Angela, Lakeisha, who is Tasha's best friend, just like in Power. Lakeisha's another name coming soon, and Tasha's cousin. We were all kiki, ha on this Zoom every week during the pandemic. Fast forward to 2022. Now I'm thinking, look, besides Valeria, who's my dog, and Ashlyn, I got two other best friends. I got somebody I know my whole entire life, Angela, and Tasha. So when I met back in 2018, and we've been kicking it and rocking it, like we are solid. And now those two became best friends. So I'm just like all the way to the moon. My best friends became best friends. I'm best friends with them. It's lit. It is so lit. The beginning of the downfall started on a trip to Jamaica. And Jamaica is about to be a real key focus on why this friendship tore apart. We're gonna switch the angles out because my camera is overheating now. Tasha, Angela, and I decided to go to Jamaica, right? For a girls trip. I was hyped. I couldn't wait to vlog. I couldn't wait to do different things, different activities, gone on excursions, and eat different food. I was ready for the culture, and I was ready for everything Jamaica had to provide. And just to be with my girls, right? Tasha had a dude out there who I guess is now her boyfriend, but she had a dude out there that she'd been talking to online for now about a year. So this is the first time she's meeting this dude in person. His name gonna be Ghost, so we gonna call him Ghost. I did not care for a man. I didn't care. I didn't really give a crap. I've been single for God knows how long. I didn't care. We all get to lovely Jamaica, right? Day 1, getting there, smooth, knocked out. Day 2, toured the hotel, was at the resort, vibing out, having a good time. At the end of day 2, Tasha wants to tell me that Ghost's cousin, in this case we just gonna call the man Tommy, Ghost's cousin Tommy liked me. And I'm a little shook, like, wait, what? I don't know why I was like that, but I really was like, huh? Who likes who? Like, who likes who? It's funny, as soon as Tasha said that and my reaction, Angela wants to be like, oh, I guess I'm third wheeling it in Jamaica. And I told her straight up, like, girl, I didn't come here for that. I did not come here for no man. I came here to have a good time. Chill, relax. You're not third wheeling nothing. Really didn't think nothing of it. The next day, or should I say the next night, Angela, Tasha, Ghost, Tommy, and Tommy's brother, his name gonna be Vincent for the story time purposes, all went out. Initially, we were supposed to go to this club called 8 Rivers because it was a very popular club in Ocho Rios. That was the initial plan. However, Vincent decided that he didn't want to pull up his pants. So the boys could not get in. Ha! The boys were pissed. And low-key, Tasha and Angela were pissed. I was just a little confused, like, what happened? because I was like the last one to get up there. This bouncer explained to me what happened. I'm cool, calm, and collected because the last thing I'm trying to do is get into a fight, whatever, in Jamaica. You're not gonna let them in, fine, but I'm kind of with them because they were gonna allow Angela, Tasha, and I to go in, just not the boys. But at the time, we were all thinking we all came as a group. So we decided we're not going in. It is what it is. Move on. We get to the second location where the guys were like, oh, this is so much better than the first one. This is so much better. You guys are gonna like this. I'm down for a good time, good vibes. I was outside. We can't go to the first one. We go to the next one. It's not a big deal. It's not a problem. I'm outside. I'm in Jamaica. I'm here for a good time. We get to the second location. These boys took us to a strip club. And you should have saw my face when I first entered and I saw girls dancing. I was like, oh. I did not expect to be at a strip club. So I'm dancing up on Tommy. I liked Tommy at the time, but we'll get to why that was a big mistake. But I liked Tommy at the time, so I was dancing with him. Some of the strippers were dancing on me. Hey, it's a strip club. What do I expect? When the drinks came involved, your girl diluted cranberry juice with her vodka because lightweight.com. I was just flabbergasted that the guys just took us to a strip club. And at the time, I thought nothing of it. But when I told my mom when I got back about it, she was like, no man should be taking y'all to no strip club. There's only one thing on their mind. Needless to say, we were at the strip club. We had a good time. One of us got blacked out, drunk, and it wasn't me. I'm just gonna say that. I ain't gonna say which one of the girls did. I'm just gonna say it wasn't me because both Angela and Tasha before the trip keep saying that Ayala's gonna get drunk, Ayala's gonna get blacked out, Ayala's gonna get drunk, and I did not. Dilution.com. One of the other ladies got blackout drunk. I ain't gonna say who it was because it was low-key funny and I was concerned, but at the same time it was kind of hilarious to watch. Then we get to the next day or the next night. The person who got blackout drunk between Angela and Tasha recovered. We go to another strip club. What is up with these strip clubs in Jamaica? Like, what? Tommy was too busy working to come hang out. Whatever. Cool. Ghost obviously was there with Tasha. And then Angela was there with another guy she met at the hotel. We are gonna call him 2-Bit. Tasha, 2-Bit, myself, Angela, and Ghost decided that we were going to another strip club. And this strip club was X-rated. Rated are people doing the do's on stage. The strip club that we went to the previous night, that was like Players Club. This is X-rated P-Valley-ish going on right here. I was third wheeling the whole entire time, which is perfectly fine. I don't have a problem with third wheeling it, but it did feel awkward because now this is 2 nights in a row where we're around dudes. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, isn't this supposed to be a girls trip? Tasha and Ghost, they came as a couple, and 2-Bit and Angela came as a couple. Everyone thought 2-Bit liked me because he kept talking to me, but he ended up holding hands with Angela on the way inside. And I was like, oh, okay, girl, do you. When we get inside, immediately Ghost and Angela goes off somewhere. We don't know where they're at. I'm there alongside with 2-Bit and Angela. As the night progresses and as the crazy ass act happens, it gets around really late, like 3-4 o'clock at night. And I'm thinking, yo, we gotta get back to the hotel because we have an early excursion. We were going to snorkel and climb up Dunn's River Fall. That was the one thing I wanted to do high key, is to be in that Caribbean Sea and hike up a river, point blank period. Excursion.com. This was the first, and I want to say the only excursion we did. This right here still pisses me off till this day because the nerves of Angela. Why did Angela literally tell me to go look for Tasha and Ghost? She literally said, yo, it's getting late. Go look for Tasha and Ghost. My dumb ass, with a couple of drinks, was like, oh, okay, cool. But then I'm like, aren't you gonna get up? Aren't you coming with me? Shouldn't we be looking for Tasha together? Angie wanna be like, yeah, I'll get up in a minute. Me and 2-Bit will get up in a minute. I'm walking up to where the restroom is, where everybody else was coming in. Mind you, Jamaica parties don't stop. It was 3 a.m. and that strip club was getting packed. I'm at the front door and I'm thinking this whole entire time, Angela is behind me? I look behind me, no sight of Angela. Angela was literally still with 2-Bit on 2-Bit's lap because she was on his lap the whole entire time. She ain't left her seat of 2-Bit's lap. So she basically had me look for Tasha and Ghost by myself. Had no regards for my safety. Had no regards if something would have happened to me. Did she even think about the fact that, hello, we do not have Wi-Fi outside the hotel? Unless we're on someone's hotspot, we have no connection. What the hell is wrong with you? I went back, I said, I'm not looking for Tasha by myself. Girl, I thought you were behind me. Like, what the hell? And Angela's like, I was about to get up. I was about to get up. Lies, lies, and lies. Because if you really was about to get up, you would really got your ass up out of this man's lap and follow me to look for Tasha. And by that time, Tasha returned with Ghost, and it was time to go. Angela was willing to put my life at risk to sit on some man's lap, make out with a man she just met, but she telling me to go off somewhere to look for Tasha and Ghost, who is also off somewhere. No regards for my life. Oh, she cared about Tasha, all right, but she didn't give a flying you know what about me. And I'm really like, really, girl? Like, really? You really about to put your best friend's life at risk so you can have some one-on-one with 2-Bit? A man you literally just met at the hotel? Delulu is her middle name. Because what are you thinking? You're not thinking at all. Like, who does that? Who puts their best friend at risk? What if something would have happened to me? And I keep saying that, but I'm gonna say it again. If I would have got snatched up, would have lost my phone and got lost, it would have been on her, period. But then again, why the hell am I listening to her? My dumb ass should have been like, I'm not going anywhere unless you get up, or you get up first. I'm not doing this alone. Why am I listening to her like she's my mother? And I think that's always been a problem with Angela. She always trying to run things. She always try to act like she's the boss. She always want to be like, I'm gonna tell you what to do, like another grown-ass woman what to do, and it's weird. Stop that. I should have dropped her ass literally that night, like, you're not my friend, but I didn't. I proceeded with the trip. Then we get to the excursion part. Now, mind you, I'm the only one who did the snorkeling, and I'm the only one who climbed up Dunn's Rivers Falls. Neither one of them did the excursion. They went on the boat, but they stayed on the boat, and they did not climb up the Rivers Falls. Mind you, I already knew Tasha wasn't gonna do the snorkeling, but I at least thought she would climb up the river. I guess she wasn't gonna do that either. Angela, I knew she wasn't probably not gonna snorkel, even though I feel like she knows how to swim. But she claims that she was gonna climb up the Rivers Fall, but she didn't have any water shoes and she needed to purchase some water shoes. And by the time she came back, we were already gone. Tasha and I literally asked Angela, did she need anything at Home Goods? Because we were both there, like water shoes or anything like that. And Angela's like, nah, I'm okay. I'm not gonna need it, da-da-da-da. Now all of a sudden, we're about to climb Dunn's River Falls where water shoes are required. Girl, you were not about to climb up Dunn's River Falls. Stop making up excuses. You're just saying that for what? For what? Stop that line. Stop that lying. You were not about to do this excursion. I almost decided not to climb up the river because my friends were not gonna climb up the river. And this one lady literally told me, after I told her that I'm doing it by myself without my friends, she said, go for it. She told me, you only live once. How many times can you really say you climb up Dunn's River Falls? And she had a point. So guess what your girl did? I climbed up that damn river. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I was not even worried about the fact that my friends didn't want to do the excursion. Not at all. Because I'm an adventure type girl. If I'm gonna go on a vacation, I'm gonna do excursions. I'm gonna do different adventures, okay? Sitting by the pool and drinks, it's cool and all, but I want the experience. I'm going to go to Jamaica for experience. I'm going to do what they have to offer. And the Dunn's River Falls was very popular, and I'm just so glad I decided to do it. That's kind of like on them and their loss that they kind of missed out, in my opinion, because it was fun. We get back to the hotel and I'm still thinking like this trip is almost over. I'm really not thinking about Tommy, but in the same breath, Tommy, if you claim to like me, Tommy literally just did not communicate with me after that night at the strip club. Literally did not say nothing to me, whatever. However, I actually low-key did feel some kind of way that night because both Angela and Tasha decided to go out with their men. 80% of the trip, Tasha was with Ghost, literally outside the resort with Ghost. Then you got Angie, who is 50-60% out with actually 2-Bit, to be honest. She was an out a lot with 2-Bit. There was a performance because Ghost's job at the time, he was a keyboard, a very talented keyboard. I'll give Ghost that. He was a keyboardist at the resort. So we were watching them in support of them, you know, just watching them and having their little shows. Those were fun. At the end of the show, I'm thinking, okay, ladies, what we doing? What we doing? Should we go back to 8 Rivers? Just automatically, like, since it's such a girls trip, let's go out. But I did feel some kind of way because Tasha and Ghost went off together somewhere. I think overnight, if I'm not mistaken. Angela and 2-Bit went off somewhere. I'm left at the resort by myself. I literally went back to my hotel room, decided to film a skincare routine to be productive, but I FaceTime Valeria like in tears. Like, everyone has somebody. I mean, yeah, I guess I call myself liking someone too, but I thought this was a girls trip, not a booze trip. Why does it seem like the last 3 nights we're with men? What happened to being around the ladies? Like, I would understand not every single day we're doing something together, but it seemed like every single day is revolved man this, man that, we like him and he likes us and all that stuff. I wasn't really feeling it. I really wasn't. And I literally told Valeria, like, it just feels like I'm the one third wheeling it now. I don't like to be excluded. One thing about me growing up childhood, I hate being excluded. I hate it. And I'm gonna get to that or why we ain't friends. I hate being excluded. After low-key feeling sorry for myself, I went to bed. I woke up the next day. I said, if they want to make it a man's trip, be all about their mans, their whole focus is on these men, cool. I'm gonna be by myself today. I'm gonna be by the beach. I'm gonna be by the pool. I'm gonna have a drink. And if I wanna do an excursion last minute, F it. So be it. That was my motive. That was my plan. I left the room. I got breakfast by myself. I was at the beach by myself, got the drinks by myself. I had to go back to the room, or I had to go back somewhere. And then I guess those two were looking for me. I literally told them, I thought y'all were so focused on y'all men. What happened? And they're like, no, it's not even like that. All that stuff. So I try to play it off like, okay, whatever. Guess they decided to join me at the pool, which is perfectly fine. They had a dance party. That was fun. And I explained to them on basically like Tommy, who claimed to like me, barely talked to me. And I'm like, if you like me so much and this is my last night, why would you not want to hang out with me? Like, this is weird. Well, I know now he don't like me like that, but at the time I'm like, why would you not want to hang out with me? It was Tasha's idea for me to call Tommy. I got to put in the effort with Tommy when he's not putting in the effort with me. Looking back at it, I wish I didn't call his ass, but I did. I ended up hanging out with Tommy that night, doing God knows what, that ill. Now thinking about it, I'm like, ill. I did my big one crying last night just to basically hook up with Tommy the next night. It is what it is. It happened. Jamaica trip is over. So overall, that first trip was 7 out of 10. I really feel like looking back at it, the girls got so focused and so wrapped up about their men. Even when I came back from hanging out with Tommy, Tasha was literally crying because Ghost was supposed to meet me in front of the hotel. I guess people can't get inside like the hotel half the time or whatever. He was supposed to walk me back to where the girls were. And he was like, oh, Tasha is crying. I'm like, the hell? Why is she crying? Like, what is wrong? Like, Tasha, why are you crying? What's wrong? As being a friend, Tasha was literally crying because this is the last night she's gonna spend with Ghost. She was crying because she had to leave her man the next day. That's why she was crying. So again, I'm gonna give that trip like a 7 out of 10. I also want to mention that Angela met a new dude the last day. We're gonna call him Greg. The last night, she thought Greg was cute. She met him, they got an exchange, and she felt like I like Greg the most. So Greg and Angela were talking all the time. Ghost and Tasha obviously were talking all the time. Tommy liked to play the leave me on red game and ghosting me game. I would not hear from Tommy for a week or two. You claim up and down to not only ghost your cousin, but to my ladies, Angela and Tasha, that you so-called like me, but you are not communicating. You're leaving me on red. You're using work as an excuse, like I'm so busy, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. Child, please, a man will do what a man wants to do. If he wanted to talk to me, he will find a way to do so. He ain't that busy. He ain't that busy. No. I always seemed like I was the one initiating conversations with Tommy first. Tommy rarely initiated communication with me. Maybe a couple of times, but 90% it was me. It got to a point by December, I was just so fed up with Tommy's lack of communication and leaving me on red, I was done. I felt like I'm not doing this. And now by this time, Tasha, Angela, and I guess we all agreed to go back to Jamaica that April. Now this is September 2022, so April 2023, a whole turnaround trip, which Valeria was even like, what is the real reason why y'all want to go back? Like, just be honest, Ayala. What's the real reason? I wanted to be like, oh, I want to do things I didn't do before, like ATV and the Blue Hole and all that, but let's be real. We were going back for those men. And I'm the only one that could admit that on camera. Like, we met people that we like and we were going back to see them. Point blank in the period. The only difference is I would have done other stuff as well. My sole focus wouldn't have been on that guy. I would have done excursions. That's the only difference. So the plan was to go back in April to see those men again. It was really annoying me because Tommy literally would just read my text on WhatsApp and not respond. And this kept happening consistently. And then he's like busy for weeks and like he's called himself busy. And when I try to express that to Tasha, Angela too, they both try to vouch for Tommy. You know, Tommy is busy, you know his job, you know he owns his own business, da-da-da-da. It seemed like Tasha knew a whole lot about Tommy. Now this is a man you literally just met in person the same time I did. How the hell do you know about Tommy's schedule more than me? And why are you defending him so hard right now? Like, looking back at it, it was just weird. Tasha was really defending her, I say, cousin-in-law real hard because that was her man's cousin. Basically saying that I'm overreacting, I'm making assumptions, I'm tripping, that the fact that I said that Tommy don't like me like that, because if he did, he would not leave me on red. The communication would be better. Maybe you don't talk to me every day, but at least let me know. And I keep saying that to Tasha. I kept saying that to Angela. Especially Tasha, for the most part. Tasha really would be like, I know Tommy. Tommy would not just say he don't like you if he didn't. How do you know Tommy like that? You met Tommy the same time I met Tommy in person. A couple phone calls prior to the trip don't mean you know the man. But all right, he could be lying to you like he's lying to me. But go off. Okay. It even got to a point where Tommy left me on red for the nth time, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not going on this trip. At this time, I'm about fed up. I'm about done because I've already know what it's like to be left on red by men who claims to like me. I literally told Tasha that I am done because, mind you, she seemed to be closer to Tommy because that's her man's cousin, and plus we live closer. So obviously I'm gonna see Tasha more than Angela. Angela lives like an hour away from me. Tasha, she lives like 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna see Tasha more anyway. So when we were hanging out, I'm like, yo, I'm done. I'm not going to Jamaica. I don't want to see Tommy. I'm good. And Tasha was like, why don't you want to go to Jamaica? He does like you. If he didn't like you, he would not tell Angela, myself, Ghost, that he did. He's not the type who just say things. His action backs up. His action backs up. His action said he don't like me. Leaving me on red multiple times. Only talking to me because you feel a little horny. Let's be real. Yeah, he liked me all right, for one thing. But Tasha was like, I could talk to him. I'll go talk to him. I wasn't going to say yes or no. I was low-key like, okay, do what you want. I really don't care. Like, whatever. Just let him know I'm not coming. If you're going to talk to him, tell him I ain't coming. And I don't know really what Tasha said. I saw the text messages. I should have screenshotted it for receipts. But basically, she told Tommy that your girl, me, doesn't want to come. And now all of a sudden, Tommy is so upset and so sad that I didn't want to go to Jamaica anymore. He's like, why she doesn't want to come? I guess Tasha told him what I said. Tommy like, no, it's not like that. I do like her. I just been real busy. Gaslighting. He made it out to make it seem like I was overreacting and I was tripping the whole entire time. Tasha's like, I know you do. I know you like her. I do. Like, what? Insanity. Like, are you serious? You believe this man? Like, the action's not backing up. But at that time, I don't know what I was thinking. When Tasha told me, like a week later, what Tommy said, my ass apologized. Me, I apologized. Don't know why I did that, but I apologized, and I guess we were back on good terms after the fact. He said sorry for not communicating here and there, that his communication been iffy because he's been busy. That's always the thing with him. He was busy. He was busy. He was busy. I forgave them. I said, okay, I guess I'm still going back to Jamaica. This is December 2022, so fast forward to January 2023. Tasha and I got our tickets at the same time, just hanging out. And when I text Tommy, hey, I got my ticket. I'll see you soon. I don't know if I said boo, babe. I forgot what the hell I said. But then I said, I miss you so much. Just for Tommy, once again, not respond to me. But this time he turned his red notifications off. Tommy didn't say nothing to me. Y'all, for a month, 1 month, ghosted me. 1 month. I knew something was off, and I was gonna find out what it was. I went on Tommy's page. I found out this woman literally had Tommy's username with all these googly heart eyes and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, who is this? I literally screenshot it and said, oh, who the hell is this? Because I wanted to know my damn self. I tell Tasha about it, and Tasha was like, I don't know this person. I'll go ask Ghost. Ghost, do you know this person? Ghost lying, talking about, oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know that person. So everybody don't know who this girl is, but this girl apparently know exactly who Tommy is. And Tommy is responding to all the comments she's having, all romantic. I'm just up to here. I already got my ticket, and I should have got the one where I could get a refund because I just wanted my money back. But I felt like now that I got my ticket, it's too late. It's too late. Tasha want to be like, girl, you're overreacting. Tommy's been sick this whole entire time. Tommy's been sick this whole entire time. You know, making up excuses for him once again. The reason why he hasn't been communicating with me that Tommy has been sick. He's literally probably by his phone. He can't text nobody. Why are we creating excuses for the man? But then I found out like 2 days before my birthday, Tommy admitted that that girl was his girlfriend of 4 years. 4 years. Said, yeah, that's my girl. We've been dating for 4 years, but she doesn't live in Jamaica. Just because she doesn't live in Jamaica, you think it's okay to cheat on your girl with me? And I had no idea? Oh, you got me effed up. I was done. I said, do not talk to me. I'm done with your ass. I'm good. Bye. I told Tasha, I told Angela what went down the whole entire time Tommy had a girlfriend for 4 years. This is 2023. You've been dating this girl since 2019. 4 years you've been in this relationship. But you lied to me. And the reason why I said Tommy lied to me is because I literally asked Tommy, is there any females I need to worry about? Tommy said no. Tommy said he was single. I think a girlfriend of 4 years is somebody to be very concerned about. A long-term girlfriend? Come on now. Like, really? Just lies. I told Angela and Tasha about it, right? And mind you, this is actually my birthday, so I told them like the day before. I'm over here crying and just sad about it because I just felt like, once again, another man lied to me. And obviously they were doing their best to cheer me up, so I do appreciate them for that. But at the same time, we're all going out to eat, and I'm telling the other girls, this is where Angela's best friend, Paz, comes in play. And also Valeria was there at the time, and I believe Lakeisha was there too. I think everybody was there for my birthday. This is my 29th birthday, so last year. I'm telling all the other girls kind of like what went down between me and this guy. Paz is rooting for me for dropping him like a bad habit. Lakeisha's like, good for you, girl. You already know Valeria gonna hype me like F that man because that's my dog and she don't play about me and I don't play about her. They were all cheering me on. Why literally Angela and Tasha were like rolling their eyes when I'm like, this man had a girlfriend this whole entire time and I dropped his ass and I blocked him. Why were they rolling their eyes? Acting like something was wrong with me. And we got back to the hotel. I don't know how we still got about talking about it, but maybe because of me, we still talking about it or whatever, on and off. Tasha literally got the nerve to say, you guys weren't together, so I don't know why you're feeling some type of way. You weren't even together. Y'all were not boyfriend and girlfriend. Excuse me? And even Angela chiming in like, yeah, y'all weren't together. Like, relax, ease off of him. Basically coming to Tommy's defense. And I'm just like, why are you defending this hole? What is wrong with you guys? I was so mad. I literally went to the bathroom like the day of my birthday / the end of my birthday. Cause we were at a hotel. I went in the bathroom, started crying. Cause one thing about it and two things for sure, y'all not gonna make me look like an I literally have told these girls this whole entire time, this man does not like me. These girls act like I was the problem and I was overreacting and I was tripping, basically gaslighting my feelings along with Tommy. And I turned out to be right because he had a girlfriend the whole entire time. So I'm crying in the bathroom. I come out ready to go to bed. I'm like, Y'all, like, I was really just done with the conversation in the birthday. I was just done. I guess they were like, oh no, we're not going to sleep like that. So they decided to gang up on me and attack me with pillow. Next thing I know, I'm in an all brawl pillow fight. Now, I got the best of Tasha's ass, okay? I said, whoop. Real quick, I guess a pillow fight, we got a noise complaint. That ended there. I still proceeded on with my birthday. We fast forward to April 2023. This is Jamaica number 2. I told myself I'm not gonna let one person ruin an experience, so I decided that I was still going to go. I just told Tasha, make sure it's not Tommy who's picking us up this time. Absolutely not. I do not want to see him. Tasha was like, okay, you don't have to worry about that. Ghost will pick us up. We'll get a rental car and Ghost will be the one picking us up. I'm like, all right, cool. They both informed me. Angela and Tasha informed me. You're not going to see Tommy. You're not going to see Tommy. Relax. You're not going to see Tommy. You don't want to see him? You're not going to see him. Ghost will be the one picking us up. Do not have to worry about a thing. We get our flight to Jamaica, get through customs. I find out literally 10 minutes before the pickup, 'cause I'm like, where's Ghost? Shouldn't he be here by now? Then Tasha wants to drop a bombshell on me. Ghost is not the one picking us up. Tommy is the one picking us up. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, Angela, did you know about it? Angela want to say, no, I had no idea, which I don't believe until this day. I felt like these two knew about it, and Tasha was like, I told you, Ayala, I told you that Tommy was gonna be the one picking us up. It was in the group chat. It was in the group chat. It was nowhere in the group chat. I double, triple, quadruple checked to make sure I wasn't misreading anything. Nowhere in the group chat where it said Tommy is gonna be the one picking us up. No, it might have been in their little separate group chat, because Tasha, Angela, Lakeisha, and Paz all had a separate group chat without me. And the reason why I was in the chat, according to Angela, who's the one who created that chat, the reason why I wasn't in the group chat, because I didn't go out with them that particular night, which is still weird, because why can you just not put it in the same group chat we are all in? And I could just ignore the chat if it doesn't pertain to me. Why do you need to create a separate group chat? That's probably where they said Tommy's gonna be the one picking us up. So Tommy did pick us up, and your girl was pissed. I was mad as hell. I wanted nothing to do with Tommy, obviously, but I wanted nothing to do with my own friends. My own friends. Tasha, Angela, and Ghost knew about this plan. Nobody said nothing to me. I literally rolled my suitcase to Tommy because I didn't even want to look at him in his face. Ghost literally asked me, can I be in the front with Tommy so he could be with his girl Tasha? And I'm like, no. Sat down in the back. Everyone kind of paused, looked at each other like what the hell? So we drove off. Now, mind you, Montego Bay is where the airport is located. And we're going to Ocho Rios again, back to Moon Palace. This is an 1.5-hour drive. I'm literally headphones in on my phone like this, re-watching the challenge Final Reckoning, because I downloaded it on my phone, thank God. Not talking to nobody. I don't know what conversations has been said about or nothing. People are like, Ayala, you're good? I'm like, I'm cool. And the only reason why I wasn't ready to blast everybody out, and Tommy included, is because this was Tommy's ride and I didn't want to get kicked out and be in the middle of nowhere in Jamaica. I also come to find out that Greg was going to meet us, and it ended up meeting us at KFC. I was candy crushing it, watching the challenge in the bathroom of KFC, crying my eyes out, coming back because I didn't want to deal with this situation. I felt like my own friends set me up so I can, quote unquote, talk to Tommy, rekindle things with Tommy. So Ghost and I are having small conversations, but then Tommy decides to come by me, grab me by my waist, and I'm literally like, get your hands off of me, period. Get your hands off me, don't touch me. And Tommy wants to be like, can we fix things? Can we fix things? And I laughed at his face. Like, I literally laughed like, Negro, please. I don't think Tommy liked that because he was mad and he walked out. I literally mumbled, go fix things with your girlfriend. When we sat down and got our food, everybody looking at me crazy like, why did you say that? You were loud, talking about don't touch me. Everybody heard you. Why would you say that? Basically saying, what is wrong with you, Ayala? I'm like, seriously? This man plays me, lies to me, makes me look like an a-hole, and you guys are defending him once again. Like, what? And I'm already kind of pissed off at these girls because I feel like they set me up, but I didn't say nothing to keep the peace. I didn't want it to be 2 against 1, them ganging up on me, so I didn't say nothing about the fact of why the hell did y'all set me up? Why did you guys lie to me? When did the plan change? I just got into the mode of I don't want to talk to this man. He lied to me. He lied about liking me. He lied about not having a girlfriend. And this whole entire time, he had somebody. And mind you, the girlfriend was literally out there in Jamaica a week before I was. Fun fact. It was just ridiculous. And there's like, you're overreacting. You could have been nicer to him. You could have been more calm about it. You could have been like, okay, not right now. Like telling me how I'm supposed to react. And I literally said, and even Ghost wanted to chime in saying, you should give him a second chance. You should give him a second chance. Sweetie, if Tasha did that to you, would you give her another chance? Tasha, if Ghost did that to you, had a girlfriend for 4 years. If Tasha claimed to have a boyfriend on the side for 4 years, Sean, would you give her a second chance? Ghost was like, yeah, I would. Stop that line, cause no, you would not. Even Tasha would be like, well, yeah, I probably... No, you would not. But then again, maybe so, because maybe Ghosts have done things with Tasha and gotten away with it, and Tasha just gives him multiple chances. But I know my worth. I am nobody's side chick. You're not gonna play me for what? For a little pump 2 seconds? I don't think so. Get somebody else to do it. And also, Greg met Angela at KFC. We're all sitting down and it seems like Ghost and Tasha, Greg and Angie, like a doubledate.com. And this was really awkward because prior to the second trip, these ladies literally were like, this is a girls trip. We're gonna do so many things. We're gonna ride the ATVs. We're gonna go swimming with dolphins, and we're gonna have just a glorious time. Whatever we did not do on the last trip, we're gonna do on this trip. And already day freaking 1 is giving double date. Greg and Angela kiki and haha. Tasha and Ghost kiki and haha. They're kiki and haha with each other. And I just felt invisible. Where I decided that I was gonna leave KFC, and I was forcefully tell Tommy, can I get in the car, please? I got in the back seat, put my headphones back in, and watched the challenge. And we were at that KFC for literally like 2.5 hours. But I was really not feeling it. I was honestly ready to go back home because I feel like A, I got set up by my friend. B, this is already giving a booze trip because how y'all gonna say this is a girls trip, this is a ladies trip, girls trip, ladies trip? And I'm gonna get to more why that was not a girls trip in a minute. But day 1, this is not looking good for me. We get to the hotel, I'm like, I need a drink. I need a drink. I might have lied and told Tommy that we will talk about it, but honestly, what was there to talk about? What was there to talk about? You lied to me. You have a girlfriend. And as the days and the trip progressed, I barely hung out with my ladies, okay? I barely hung out with them. Once again, Tasha was with Ghost the whole entire time, pretty much. With the exception of maybe a day or 2, she was with Ghost. Angela hung out with Greg for 1 night. And in my honest opinion, Greg does not like Angela. I'm sticking by that because Greg tried to flirt with me at KFC when I was just trying to say hi, be nice. He was like, oh, I see you with them photos on Instagram. I see you with his hands on my waist. So I'm just like, back up. My friend likes you, back the hell up. Back the hell up, because I'm not trifling. I wouldn't do that to a friend. So I don't think Greg likes Angie at all. I guess they had their little rendezvous 1 night, and that was it. Greg made up excuses that he was too busy to hang out with Angela any other day. And honestly, Angela was sad about it. I understand for her to be sad about it. Like, I get it. But at the same time, if this is such a girl's trip, like you two claim to be, and you the main one saying that we're going to do this and that and all the above, what are we doing? Nothing? Cool. Now, I did end up meeting another Jamaican man, and he was ill. He was just ill. Not only this one was asking me for money, but anytime I'm like, I want to hang out with the girls because I'm like, this is a girls trip, he would get so upset. I just met you. Why are you so pissed that I don't want to hang out with you today? I just met your ass. Calm down. I did unfortunately end up meeting somebody on that trip, and I should have never even gave that person the time or the day. But the difference was mine's happened on the trip. These girls knew that they were going to be around their men prior to the trip, but they lied to me saying this is a girls trip. But this whole entire time, their motives, their plans was to be with their men. Angela barely spent time with hers. And then Tasha and Ghost, I'm not going to say why they were so back and forth, but it didn't seem like half the time they were having a good time. from my understanding. And I don't know if that's karma for lying to me, saying that it's a girls trip when it's not, but oh well. And I still, in some shape, form, or matter, end up doing more things than the both of them, because old dusty ass dude who I should have never gave the time of day, the only good thing that came out of that is I really got to explore real Jamaica, like more than the tourism. I really got to be inside like the jungle and see a soccer game, try like real like different Jamaican food and drink. So I will say that was the one benefit. Other than that, I really wish I never met him. So as the trip ends, once again, Tommy was taking us back to the airport, but Tommy was like, me and you, we're done. I say, yeah, we're done. You lied. You have a girlfriend. I'm good. I'm good, love. Enjoy. And I call myself talking to somebody else. Ugh. But anyways, to say the rate of Jamaica number 2, I'll give that of, honestly, that trip sucks. That trip sucks. The benefit of that trip is exploring the inside out of Jamaica. I'll say that was the benefit, but to say that it was a girls trip, that would be the biggest lie ever. Angela and Tasha motive on that second trip was to go see their men. They lied to me about Tommy not picking us up and then want to make it seem like I'm making a big deal out of nothing, just for them to turn around to really either not be on cahoots with their man or barely see them, or their man flirting with me. And if you thought Jamaica was bad, wait until we get back home, where Angela started to act real funny with me. Somebody she has known her whole entire life started distancing herself with me to become closer with Tasha. That will be part 2, but this is the end of part 1 of the fall of how I lost 2 best friends. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you're ready for part 2. So we're gonna get really into Angie. If this video is long, I'm sorry. I tried my best to condense it, but I need y'all thoughts in the comments. Please let me know. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I would love to know y'all thought about this whole ordeal with Jamaica. I will see you guys on the next video. Tune in for part 2 and 3, cause yeah, y'all thought this was bad. Oh, it's about to get worse. Trust me on that. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.